So, hello everybody. Welcome back. Um, I just wanted to come and touch on a few things, kind of, kind of quickly. First of all, let me say thank you to everyone that has been watching the videos, following the videos. We're now on several platforms. Many of you may not be aware of Rumble, but we are now on Rumble. Um, all of the first series of videos, some of you have equated them to a season. So the first season of videos are on Rumble. Those of you who are comparing to videos to watching Netflix and can't get anything done at home or elsewhere, um, again, thank you for your support. I'm glad and I'm grateful, my wife and I, to be able to provide something that we feel was very, very necessary. Many individuals had absolutely no idea of the information that we're putting out, and many individuals right now are still catching up because they're hearing about the information that we're putting out. There are some that just started with video one and making their way up. We've been blown away from the numbers of viewers, the numbers of subscribers. That's still accelerating. We haven't asked for anything from anyone. The first series, we were up to approximately 230 subscribers. That in itself was a surprise. The second series, and we're calling them series because there was, as you all know, an attempt to have us shut down. We picked right up again and started with new videos. So we refer to those as the second series. You'll find those mainly on YouTube. The first videos that were posted are not on YouTube because we're still waiting to get a response from them to see what happened that caused either the termination of the channel or to understand that they actually didn't terminate the channel and to confirm whether or not it was indeed hacked. There are a few suspicions, but we cannot validate those suspicions as of yet. Anyway, that aside, we're actually doing much better than we were before in regards to viewership, support. There are so many people behind what it is that we're doing and supportive of individuals that's looking forward, anxiously waiting to see exactly how this pans out. Let me tell you all something. You are going to be you're going to be ecstatic when you see where this goes. Anyway, thank you so very much for all of your support. Um, for those of you who have not yet caught up, there's a lot of shorts my wife figured out. Not figured out. She goes on for a few minutes and does her thing. But she started making shorts that you all may be aware of. And as a result, those shorts have blown up as well. We've tried to be a little bit comical with some of the information that we're providing because it can be so daunting. The information that is covering the law, the General Assembly, reading of the letters. I know that it can be a task to sit back and listen and watch. The thing is, however, it is extremely important that you all understand how the law works. It's absolutely essential that you get a grasp and an understanding of how this whole thing is supposed to go. If you consider looking at the laws of the land, right? So how are you supposed to know who can do what? Who can get away with doing things to you? People that are being taken advantage of, how do you fight back? How do you prevent people from doing things to you that you don't want them to do to you? How do you stop bullyish behavior? These things are taking place all around us all day, every single day, everywhere. The only thing that you have to combat bad, poor, or horrible behavior towards you is, quite frankly, to learn what you need to learn in order to put it to a stop. If you don't learn what you need to learn to put it to a stop, the likelihood is it's not going to stop. It's going to continue. And these are not comical situations, but the truth can be a bit comical, because how can I get you to stop if I don't know how to get you to stop? So this information is that important. It is so important that it paramounts almost every other thing. Your freedom and your liberties are based on you having knowledge of the law. That way, you know what to do yourself. You know how to walk. Imagine walking on the wrong side of, no, imagine driving. If you were to travel to other countries, there are some countries where you drive on the left side of the street instead of the right side. Imagine going to one of those countries and you're driving. You have to make a run in the middle of the night. By habit, you're driving on the left side, not knowing that you're driving in the oncoming traffic lane. What are you going to do? There's a car coming around the corner that you don't see. And all of a sudden, you want to get over, but there's a car coming beside you, and it knows that you're not supposed to be in the lane that you're in. Trouble is on the horizon. You're going to get hurt. Someone else is going to get hurt. Perhaps hurt can be avoided if you make the decision at the last minute to swerve around that car. The point of the matter is that in order to keep ourselves out of harm's way, it is so important that we learn the rules, not just of the road, but using that as a proverb, if you will, that we learn how to live. The rules of the road is us steering our own vehicle in the day-to-day practices of life, living life. And you will run into problems if you don't learn the rules of the road. The rules of the road are the laws. So with that, thank you again for all of your support. But it's important. It's that important that you learn the law. So if you have not watched all of the videos pertaining to the law, then you have time now. I implore you to take the time to do that. And also the videos pertaining to the General Assembly. It's necessary to see the information in those videos, to go back and learn the process, to see what happened, what went wrong, what did they do wrong, what did I do right. You're going to see I've taken every single initiative, time and time again, to get the leaders to understand that we have some problems here that need to be addressed. And yet and still, the ones that were in the position to drive and steer us around problems went full speed ahead. Fortunately, there was no danger that came while they were driving full speed ahead and ignoring the dangers in the process. We've gotten around some potholes. The issue right now is the drivers are still currently driving, and we are working on doing what is necessary to bring these things to their attention so that they can prepare to get up out of the driver's seat. Even if they don't, it's not going to matter. They're going to be removed from the driver's seat. That said, you need to understand how the law works. You need to understand where they went wrong. You need to understand how the General Assembly process is supposed to go. Also, there's been some requested recordings. I'm in the process of looking through the files that I have. There's files that have been, additional files that have been sent. And there's so many files that it's taken a little bit of time to find the ones that I had my fingers on. Now, I'm just having to take a bit more time to locate those files. Some right off the top of my head. One I played the other night pertaining to the bishop saying that he was the Lord. I played for you one where he said that he was Jesus reincarnated, and that another one he was God, Jesus, and them three are one. I played another one. No, I did not. Where he said he's a king, and he said that we made him a king. That one I have not played yet. I will be bringing that forward. He also said that he's all for previous bishops. He's reincarnated. All four of them, he has their spirit. That one will be coming up. At any rate, there's a few others, and I got to go back and revisit the emails. I jotted them down, but I'm looking for those recordings. And I talked about Pastor Commodore's in the queue. You're coming up. Pastor Ray, there's a sermon with you that someone brought your name up. And Apostle Crawford, you're coming up. Apostle Commodore, Crawford, Ray. Lattisaw, you're coming up. Along with a few more comments, remarks, and sermons coming from you, Bishop Sham. They will all be on the one recording. My hope is to have that tomorrow, ready and prepared to be posted, so that you can hear for yourself the things that are being said by the bishop. Now, there's a lot of effort being made to avoid saying any of those things anymore, since I've been touching on these things and sharing them with you, that he's saying all kinds of ridiculous nonsense that we absolutely know is not true. There are statements in regards to also being every single religion. We're all of them. Baptist, Methodist, Presbyterian, Catholic, Islam, all of these different things. We're all of them. I'm going to be bringing that forward as well. These are some very, very disheartening and some concerning statements. As a result of that, we're now here. That has assisted us in getting us here to this point. That said, we're now here so that we can do something about it. You need to understand the law so that you'll understand what's happening, so that when these things come to a close, you will understand what then happened. Don't worry about individuals who's not looking at the videos. Don't worry about those members who don't want to hear. Don't worry about those members who has an issue with you talking about truth. They're going to come around. Believe me when I tell you, they're going to be on board after the fact. So all these things that are going forward, I'm bringing these things to you in this video because it's been brought to my attention that, of course, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So it may seem as if there's nothing happening, nothing is going on, nothing is taking place. It's just him on a video talking. The issue is that's not the case. There's a whole lot going on that you don't see. There's a whole lot going on that I have yet to share. There's a whole lot going on that I absolutely will not share. And there's many things going on that I will be sharing. I said that to say this. Sit tight, sit back, continue to watch as you keep yourself updated. While these videos are coming out, there are certain things taking place. And with that, some of you have also asked about the continuance of the letters that I had written previously. They're going to be also coming out as well. So you're going to hear about these recordings, the General Assembly letters, the letters that I've written to past bishop, my correspondence with some of the councilmen, issues that I've had with the current bishop in the past. And some of you have asked about the link to the Bible studies that we do on weekends. I did not forget about you. We got caught up yesterday and I didn't get that link out to you. I apologize. However, those links will be sent out as well. For those of you who emailed me about those links, then they will be coming to you. The emails and comments for support, we wholeheartedly appreciate. The members, I mean, listen, they cannot get enough of the comments and the emails. That has, these things, the comments and emails have allowed the members to see and hear and even understand better the fact that there are many out there that not only agree with the things that I'm saying, that are also confirming and validating the things that I'm saying, but through sharing your testimonies and your stories, you are pretty much directly verifying what I'm saying, and it adds that much more credibility to these videos so that the people who's out there, they understand everybody can't be lying. When they say that I'm disgruntled, I wrote that people are going to say that I'm disgruntled before I started any of this, so that you would know that this is what they're going to do. I'm telling you they're going to do that, so you can expect that. They're going to put all kinds of negative things in circles so that you have no desire to hear, listen, or pay attention to myself. Here's the problem with that. Truth should not be ignored. If you're giving all of your time and your attention and your energy to feed on lies, then how's that going to help you? How's that going to help your family members? How's that going to help your loved ones? How's that going to help any of us? It is not. A lie is not going to help us. A lie is going to hurt every single one of us, as it has been for the last heaven knows how many years. So here's the truth being broadcast and put in the form of a video, since the truth was typed and written in letters, but they hindered it from going out. They blocked it, they stopped it. Not only did they block and they stopped it, but they kept it from you. They did not allow you to receive the truth of those letters, especially in the form of even a proposal that should have been brought before the entire organization last year. So since they took that route, we sat back and a year has passed. And now we're right back to that time period where truth is being presented, except no longer in the form of a letter, by video. And they can't stop it. So they're panicking, which is why the bishop is not talking about me. I'm this, I'm that, I'm God, I'm his son, and everything must come through me. You got to know me. You can't get to heaven without a G-class number. You need Daddy's Club's pens. Buy all of our literature. Buy the calendars. Buy the Sunday school books. Buy the products. Buy the olive oil. Buy the badges. Buy my pictures. Everything is about money. And what are you getting for it? Nothing. And not only the idea of purchasing all those things, but then on top of that, give me a love gift. Give me this holiday gift. Give me a birthday gift. Gimme. He's doing all of those things, but he says he ain't. He's doing it, but he says he ain't. He's doing it, but he ain't. He's doing it, but he ain't. My mind just went back to that whole I am, but I'm not. I ain't, but I am. I can't remember what it is that Taylor. Anyway, so those recordings are going to be coming up. We have some individuals that have called in. They're going to be also joining us so that we can listen to their stories. We're going to be doing some more live recordings over the phone, the same type conversation that we had with Kill, Josh, and Brother Perry. They're also going to be back as well to share some more information. And there's one testimony coming from Brother Perry I can't wait for you all to hear, because it is so, it's so mind-blowing. Some of the things that he went through at the expense of being mandated to do certain things and no assistance, no help whatsoever. When y'all hear this, this may infuriate you as well as move you to share with everyone. Y'all need to see these videos. Kill and Josh, same thing. They'll be back. There's been quite a few of you requesting their presence as well. That said, there's some individuals that have yet to come on that will be coming on. And when y'all hear their stories, same thing. Stories of themselves as well as their parents. We have some texts that I will be reading. Individuals would like to have shared. They don't care that their name is called out. They don't care if you know who they are. And this is where quite a few of the members are. They don't mind letting you know who they are. That's against all this nonsense. More and more people are beginning to come forward, letting it be known, listen, I'm sick and tired of this, and this stuff needs to come to a stop. I want to invite all the councilmen, chairmen, district chairmen, and pastors. Email us. Let us know that you're willing to throw in the towel and you're willing to offer your assistance in supporting this cause and this movement. I will extend that invitation this last time. I will not offer that extension or that invitation again. I will not mention it anymore. If you would like to avoid the tsunami that's coming with all of its destruction, then prepare to come up off the beach, because y'all the ones going to be on the front line. And it's going to hit you like a tidal wave. Not just a tsunami, but a tidal wave. If you don't want that, then email me. Email me and my wife. The email is there at the bottom of the video. I think it's in the description. If it's not there, it's easy to find the email address to reach us. Email me. Let me know in the email what it is that you'd like to talk about. We can get around all this, and we would love to hear input from you to assist us in doing what it is that we're doing. But here's the thing. We do not need your help. We do not need any more information. We need absolutely nothing whatsoever from you. I want that to be clear. So here's the opportunity for you to jump ship. Get off that ship that's sinking, and is sinking faster than you realize. Email me. We will read it, not to everyone. We'll keep it confidential. And no one will be the wiser until the day that this stuff goes down. Just like Rahab with that scarlet cord hanging out her window on the walls of Jericho. The city had no idea what was coming. The wall's about to come down, and you have an opportunity to throw out a red cord. Don't do it if you don't want to. It is no problem whatsoever. You deserve what's coming to you because you've been a part of this entire fiasco. So this is your only invitation to get out of it by cooperating. If you don't, not a problem at all, then stand by for standby. So all the pastors, if you would like to cooperate, no one will be the wiser. We will say nothing to no one. Same as the councilmen, chairmen, district chairmen, judges, any of you. Nobody will know. Email no one. The day of, they're still not going to know. Confidentiality will be absolutely on point. So I'm going to offer this, and you have the opportunity to take us up on this offer. That said, last but certainly not least, later this week, perhaps sooner than later. I'll be coming forward with a special announcement. You all want to be prepared for this special announcement. I'm excited, and we are delighted to be bringing you this information. And we're giddy. Who was it? Said getting jiggy with it. We're going to be getting jiggy with it while we release this announcement, so that you all can join us and also getting jiggy with it. And we can get ready to give high praises and glory and honor to the Creator, our Heavenly Father, as we prepare to move forward into a whole nother chapter as we know it. So I'll be getting ready to bring things to you all, but stand by. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. To all those councilmen, chairmen, judges, district chairmen, assistants, pastors, youth pastors, elders, local elders, whoever. If you want to help, you now have your invitation. I will not mention it again. Thank you, everybody, for your time. And we're looking forward to coming back on tomorrow evening, I hope, to have those recordings. If it's not the recordings, then we will go ahead and move forward with the next series of the letters that you have not yet heard, while allowing you to hear for yourself events that transpired and took place while the former bishop, the former General Assembly secretary, the councilmen all enacted hand in hand to put us in a situation where the entire organization was being manipulated and defrauded. So stand by to continue to hear what these men were doing right in front of your very eyes, while also coming before you week after week after week in your services to take more and more and more of your money. Thank you again. We're looking forward to the next video. We'll see you then.